5, 4, 3, 2, 1, live to intro, standby host.
Hello and welcome to The Film Club, a talk show set in a school's film club. I'm your host, Tyler Lindsey Smith, but please call me Mr. Smith. Before we begin, we have our Australian movie recommendation, or AMR for short. This week's AMR is Upgrade. Directed by Lee Wannell and released in 2018, the film follows Gray, a technophobe who suffers paralysis and loses his wife during an attack. But when a billionaire hands him a chip in his body that restores his mobility, he sets out to get vengeance. The film is gory, action-packed, and overall a very exciting watch. I give it a 3.5 clapperboards out of 5. Now, we'd like to introduce a very special guest to the classroom. He's a freelance filmmaker. He loves to surf and previously studied at SAE, Lochy Rice. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
No worries. So tell us a little bit about your work. What are you working on?
Been working on a bunch of things recently. Ever since I left SAE, I've kind of just been collaborating with a bunch of musicians kind of around not only Western Australia but kind of nationally wide as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been quite good to really dive into that realm and just kind of see where it takes me.
No worries. So what kind of sparks initially this interest in filmmaking? What inspires you?
I think it probably started for me coming straight out of school. It really combined with music as well as photography to start off with. So I started touring with a musician straight out of high school.
Nice.
And I just literally jumped in a van and we were just chasing surf and kind of playing shows, and it was so much fun.
That's fantastic.
And it was only that time when I actually picked up my first film camera and I started taking photos, and and it just kind of sparked this kind of love for it, and having all the landscapes that you go through Australia. It was just that's definitely what kicked it off.
No worries. Oh, so what's like your latest project that you've been working on?
Latest project, I have just completed something quite boring. So just a corporate, PR job. I literally just sent it off today, so that was a bit of sweat off the noggin. Nothing too creative out of the last weeks.
Well, speaking of creative, I got an interesting question here for us.
Okay.
Tell us a controversial opinion you have on film. On a film, sorry.
Okay.
A popular film.
What's the latest one? All right, this could be very controversial.
Okay,
very
here we
controversial.
go. I'm here for it.
The latest Christopher Nolan movie, Tenet. 5 out of 10. Controversial.
Oh,
Controversial.
We're gonna fight in the car park. I think that movie's fantastic. So what is your least favorite aspect of making a film and why?
I think the least favourite thing, it's really difficult because I do love the whole process of filmmaking. I think if you're working alongside people that aren't really down the same tunnel as you, I think that makes it quite hard, and that's probably the worst thing that can happen if you're working with people that are not very motivated or enthusiastic on set.
Yeah, no, absolutely, totally. Yeah. So you're not just a filmer, you also do a lot of surfing.
I do.
So what do you like about surfing? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, well, it's a super special thing for me. Like, just growing up down south in Denmark, it was something that I've done since I was probably about 6 years old. So I've always had a huge love for it, and everything to do with the ocean it always intrigues me, and the natural world down there is phenomenal.
Nice. So do you have what's your most memorable moment when it comes to surfing?
Probably almost dying multiple times.
That's understandably memorable.
Yeah, I think when you just put it into like a survival instinct, you just, in that moment, there's nothing else that really matters apart from taking off on a wave and just knowing that you have to make it. And that's just the simplicity of it,
Yeah, I mean, that sounds incredible. I'm glad I never have experienced that. It's not something that appeals to me, but I understand, I get it. So you've got like your favourite memory, your memorable memories there. Do you have any embarrassing stories around surfing at all?
Embarrassing stories about surfing, jeez. It's not really embarrassing. I think it happens to probably everyone. But yeah, well, you're in the car park and you're busting to go to the Dunnies and you're like, shit, you've already suited up and you're like, there's no Dunnies around here, you know, like, what am I gonna do? I've just gotta whip the weddy off and I've just gotta go do a bushy. And I remember one time I did that and then some bloke just comes around the corner and he just sees me just laying an R down and it's hilarious. You both just going, "G'day, mate." He goes, yep, it's all good.
You understand. Yeah. You both know what's going on.
You both know what's cracking. You've all been there before.
Oh, I love it.
That's probably the most embarrassing.
Yeah, fair enough. What's your favourite place to go surfing? Are you allowed to say on camera, or are we going to give away trade secrets?
Look, this place isn't too. It's not too secret. I'm not going to get beaten up for saying this one, but yeah, look, there's a bunch of different ones, but the favourite would be a place called Tombstones up in Nalu Station, up north. Okay. Yeah, probably about 2,000 clicks from here, and pretty remote. So
sounds amazing.
It's very good.
Yeah. What is the best way to get involved in surfing?
I think probably just being around the community. I think just getting down to the water and just literally just giving it a go.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's a lot of associations that have certain things going, like Surfing WA has heaps of different clubs happening, and learning to surf, and all these clinics happening. So I think just kind of immersing yourself into the community as much as you can.
Is the culture quite friendly? Like, does it?
It does like differentiate a little bit. When you're starting off, it's definitely very much like an open community where everyone is like, yeah, let's go surfing,
come on in.
Have a good time, and then you get kind of more serious and down to more, I guess, amateur professional level. Yeah. And it starts getting quite heated in the water sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
like even on like a Sunday morning or something. Can get
yeah. If it's cooking surf on a Sunday morning in Margaret River, and there's amateur pros out there, it's tricky sometimes.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your answers there. I'm certainly. I don't think I'll ever try surfing, but I hope it's inspired someone out there. So now, thank you very much, Lochy. We'd like to just quickly cut now to a promotional video for an upcoming tour from Perth's own Noah Young. We will return shortly.
I would like to think I served an apprenticeship for music. Going out and busking every available hour that I had out in Fremantle, it was very much a balancing act between trying to work a job and do music. Right up until about August of 2019, where I just kicked jobs out the window and just went, right, let's do music full time. Putting a bit of a band together, want to get some crew together. After an afternoon of jamming, I said, I just need a bass player now, but more preferably, I'd love someone that can play the double bass. We met up with Brody and we had a bit of a jam, and like he picked it up incredibly quickly. This can just tune into whatever is pumping out. It just went from there. We didn't really stop. We were jamming in the lounge room, once a week, in and out of Whopper schedules. And he's just a top quality bloke. Like he's the jack of all trades. He's always got a quick and quirky answer. And yeah, he's just a very genuine human being that happens to play double bass. There's moments in rehearsal that you guys will never understand, and we'll do it on stage, and it's an inside joke between us. We get it, we laugh at it, we're gonna have a great time, and hopefully that reciprocates to you, because you're sitting there going, what the are they smiling about? What has just happened that we don't know? We put this blood, sweat, and tears into this first, and our reward is being able to be on stage and do what we do, because that no drug can top that. That's the best damn hit in the world. Coming off a 45-minute set, dripping in sweat is just the best rush you'll ever feel, personally speaking. When I'm out on the street and interacting with you, and you come up to me, see me busking, and go, look, I need you to play in my pub. But all of a sudden you've reached out to me and you go, this kid's got some talent, I want to help him out, let's give him a shot. And those are the weird and wonderful gigs that I really appreciate and I really love. When I was out in the Northern Territory and Matt and Trisha come up to me and they said, we've come from Queensland in the middle of absolute nowhere, and we are so glad we found this gem in the desert, that's you. And I was like, You know, it's a spin out when people connect to you so wholeheartedly through just the experience of providing a bit of music, providing entertainment. You know, especially in the times that we're in now, entertainment makes us feel good. It's a distraction from what's really going on out there for 45 minutes to an hour. And I think everyone really needs it, and that's just how we connect nowadays, more than anything, really. I've always been fascinated by being a road pirate, essentially. Mad Max style, just cruising through the outback, playing gigs. This is Bessie the bus. Bessie is a big old beautiful girl. The usual way to go is like you buy the station wagon and then you might get a small van and then you might get the bigger van and then maybe later on you get a caravan and then the bus. We just went straight past go, did not collect $200. You'll be seeing this out on the highways very soon. There'll be much more to come up with this. Going forward in the future, we have used everything that we've learned over the last 5 years and we've combined it into an opportunity to travel as far and as wide to CU Mob as soon as possible, as regularly as possible. There is no location that we can't hit to come and bring our music to you that you've been asking for, that you've been messaging us for. But coming up next year, I'm going to be absolutely everywhere, and it's going to be to the sound of this thing paring down the highways. But if you ever see this thing chugging down the road, give us a hoot hoot, pop into town. You'll see the flag flying in the pub somewhere and you'll know to come in. But thank you all once again. Catch you on the road. God bless.
You know my name.
Hello and welcome back to the Film Club. I'm your lovable and charismatic host, Mr. Smith. And before we left, we had an amazing chat with Lochy here about his career and life and surfing. But now I'd like to introduce you to another spectacular creative who currently studies here at SAE and has a passion for dance, Bailey Day.
Hello.
Hello, thank you very much for coming on.
Of course.
Good to see you. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Just about me as a person.
Tell us about your time at SAE. How's that?
It's going well, I would say. I'm in my final trimester for film here, so currently working on my capstone project.
Yeah.
But SAE's been awesome in opening my world up to new people and just new types of films. So
Yeah.
It's developed me as a person and a filmmaker, which has been awesome.
That's deep. There you go, SAE. There's your next slogan. Love that. So tell us about what got you into film initially.
So it actually wasn't film at all. So I started as a musical theatre actor.
Oh my god.
And watching my director Paula, she had been my director since I was 6, and I ended up leaving musical theatre when I was about 14.
Okay.
Just watching her was super inspiring, and I was like, I want to do that one day, but I didn't really know if I wanted to do it for theatre. But then going through high school and opening my world up to new films, that was it for me. Pardon?
Can you sing?
Not now, but I am sure I could another day. Any other day you ask.
Any other day. That's fair enough. Tell us a little bit about your capstone project.
Okay, so my capstone project in post-production right now. We're handing over to colour grade tomorrow, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, tomorrow we're reviewing our picture lock cut and then handing over to our colour graders, which is Adam. So super excited about that. But my capstone's been a bit of a ride. Are you wanting like a log line or a synopsis?
Yeah, spruik it.
You're
on a TV
yeah,
show.
plug my film.
Plug
All
it.
right, sick. So, surface level, it's about a girl going home to take care of her mum, but she has her own motivation there in finding a way out of her writer's block.
Yeah, right.
However, it explores the idea of not being grateful for your family until it's too late. So it's a drama thriller exploring that idea.
Thriller. So
Yeah.
there's a thriller element.
Yeah, there's a thriller element, but you have to watch to see.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a pretty good spruik in my opinion. So tell us, I asked Lochy this, he had a pretty controversial opinion, but tell us your controversial opinion on a popular film.
Okay, yeah. I did think about this before. Your answer is pretty good. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, I agreed. 5 out of 10. Yeah, 5 out of 10.
She's on
I'll
my
fight
side.
both of you
She's
at
on
the
my
same
side.
time.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but no, my Green Book, remember that movie?
Yeah.
It's a little bit Oscar baity, don't you think?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I will 100%
You agree with that one?
opinion.
Yeah,
Yes.
very Oscar baity. Didn't deserve as many nominations
Yeah,
as it got.
I mean, it's a good film. And
Good film.
But it's like La La Land. Like, that's a great film too. But it was Oscar bait.
It was Oscar
And
baity.
Revenant. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. We're here to talk about you.
Ah.
What is your least favorite aspect of making a film and why?
Oh, okay. I think my least favorite aspect would have to be probably. I sort of agree with you. Working with people who aren't fully in it, like they're there to do the bare minimum, get the job done,
Yep.
and then head out. That's really frustrating because when you're working on something that you put your soul into, and then others aren't, like, maybe they're not on the same page as you and they're just not with it, that's really difficult.
Absolutely. You want everyone to be passionate.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that passion feeds into the film in every aspect.
And it's soul draining having that when you're coming onto set and everyone's like, oh, 11 hours.
Yeah.
Kind of want to have a break, dude. Like,
they're
it's
just clocking in, clocking out.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you doing? Anyway, on a lighter note, you're also a dancer.
I am also a dancer. Let's
so
get into it.
Tell us a little bit about what got you into dancing.
So into dancing, again, it must have been musical theatre because you kind of have to be a triple threat in that sense. I don't know if I am anymore. But yeah, no, like it would have been musical theatre, but I also just love movement and it's another way to artistically express yourself.
Yeah, right.
And I just find that really balanced as well with my filmmaking. It's just something else I can do that still exercises the artistic side of my brain, just in a different way.
Have you ever given direction to an actor via interpretive dance?
I think, in a way.
Great question.
Thank you.
I feel like in a way, you know how like you do this a lot?
Yeah.
Sometimes like you move your shoulders a little bit more too and you're just like, I just need you more, but you never say more to an actor because that's such a bad direction. But I'm sure like if you ask my actors, they'd be like, yeah, that was a bit dancey of her. But
I've definitely done this one a couple times.
Yeah. What is that?
What do you like?
Yeah, what's that interpretation?
Connection.
Okay. I was like, can you do it more hot?
Emotion.
They were standing there.
Give us
I
a
don't know, I was
call.
standing there. I was like, I need you guys to just.
Yeah.
That was.
I might
the
use
direction.
that.
Anyway,
I might use that, man.
So, do you dance competitively or is it purely artistic?
No, not competitively. I feel like competitive brings in like a sort of snarky side to it and it just makes it less fun. It's like working with people who aren't really there for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I feel like competitive dance almost has that as well because people, they don't really care about you. They're just like, I'm here to win. I don't really care what anyone else is doing. But but dancing artistically and for yourself is just otherworldly.
Yeah. What kind of dance do you do? Can you explain what it is?
Okay, so it's a bit of a mixture of everything that I've learnt. So I started with like acrobatics and tap, so I'm sure I've pulled things from there, and then I've moved into contemporary, which is my main style. So contemporary lyrical, but then I've also moved into urban and hip hop, and so it's just like this big like amalgamation of like all of that. And like through meeting all the people that I've met through all of that, I've just become this weird dancer who also directs sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Have you ever directed your own dance show?
No, but there are some plans for that in the future, which I would love to share.
That's fantastic. Do you plan to pursue dance as a career at all? Or?
Maybe not as a career. It's more, I like keeping it as a hobby rather than a career because then I'll get the stress that I have with filmmaking on my dance, which is my release.
That's fair enough. You know, you need a hobby, even people who do what they love, like film. But yes, thank you very much for answering our questions. We'll now be moving on to a fun and exciting game segment. Our guests will participate in 2 quick rounds to determine who a winner will be. We'll determine the winner, who will be inducted as an honorary member of the film club. The first round is called That Sounds Familiar, where I'll be giving you guys film quotes and you have to tell me what film it's from. If you think you know the answer, buzz in, but if you get the answer wrong, your opponent can steal or pass. We have 2 minutes, starting now. So the first one here is, he thinks he can sit it out and still take a slice, then I get why they call him the Joker. Yep.
Batman.
Which one?
Dark Knight.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Easy. Start
Nolan
you
fan.
off.
Big Nolan fan.
I mean, it
over
says
here.
the Joker. It's anyway. The next one here. I'll give you a little bit of something extra. You talking to me? Oh.
Okay, so
was
that
stiff there.
is Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver.
It is
Yeah.
indeed. Look at
The
that.
one that I definitely
Next
knew.
one.
Oh yeah.
Next one we got here is I feel the need for speed.
Need for Speed.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you
The
definitely thought it
Need.
as well,
Quite a
didn't you?
famous movie.
Need for Speed. Is it Cars?
Not a bad guess. Top Gun.
Oh,
is that one.
duh.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are kicking yourselves now. This one, ready? There's a snake in my boot.
Okay, so that is, oh my gosh, so it's Woody from Toy Story. I can't remember the actor's name. But anyway.
Excellent, fantastic. I don't need the actor, just need the film. By the
Okay,
way.
awesome.
Yep.
Perfect.
So, some people are worth melting for.
Oh,
Yep.
that's Frozen.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Frozen won in that one.
Yeah.
Good.
That's Olaf, I believe.
Yes.
This one, Houston, we have a problem.
Apollo 13.
It is indeed
Mate,
Apollo 13.
Smoking you,
You're
come on.
smoking me,
I
I
can
know,
take a
ready?
break from this one.
Here we go, here we go. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Oh.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
come on, man.
Here's looking at you, kid.
He's looking at you, kid. It said like, here's looking
No,
at you.
Casablanca. That one's a bit harder, that one.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, this one, I ate his liver with some fava beans.
That is Silence of the
It
Lambs.
is indeed, and a nice
Good call.
Chianti is the end of that, and then he does that. Yeah. Next one. Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
Twilight.
You're so good at this. You're so
I've
good at
just
this.
seen a lot of
Oh, fantastic.
lackluster movies.
The next one. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Come on, man, you've got this one.
A bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a
Last
bigger
one.
boat.
No.
I don't even know it.
Jaws.
Oh, look at that.
I haven't watched that in so long.
Well, we'll
So
be moving
long.
swiftly along. Obviously, Bailey won that round. Into the
Definitely.
second round. Audience says this round's slightly different. I will state a film. And you will have to guess its audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It'll be hard to guess the exact number, so you've got a 5% buffer on either side, and I'll be giving points to whoever guesses the closest. Both people can have a guess, so you don't have to
Okay.
worry about the buzzers.
Okay.
And our 2 minutes starts now. The first film is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, okay.
7.6.
So it's
The percentage one?
Oh, is it
Yeah.
percentage?
Yeah,
Percentage.
76.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
just
I reckon.
convert it.
I reckon it's 78.
Ooh, what? It's 85.
Oh, wow.
So 78's closer, so we'll give a
Damn.
point to
Nice.
you, Bailey.
Thank you.
Next up, Parasite.
Parasite. Oh. Who you?
Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go 89.
What do you think?
I'm going to go 82.
82.
It's 90%. 89's pretty
Oh!
close. Bailey's on that one. Next one is Mac and Me.
Mac and
Have
me.
you guys seen
I
that
don't
movie
even
at all?
think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, neither have I. Let's go to the next one. The Room.
The Room, like Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, well,
The
yeah,
Room.
The Room.
Okay. That's gonna be like 32
What do you think?
because critics
Pretty
don't.
lucky.
Critics don't get it.
Yeah.
But Rotten Tomato also
But,
has
you know, there's those
aggregate.
people out there. There's those
It's
people
true,
out there
yeah.
that just go, nah, I'm going to go 40.
There we go, 47% on
Woo!
that one.
Yeah, get it,
I'll
man.
give a point to Lochy there. Next one, How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. Number one,
Yeah.
the first one. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing else.
62.
60. Wow. I
62.
think that's a personal bias there. What do you think, Lucky?
Oh, I could go either way, that one, actually, couldn't it? I'm going to say 67.
You're both too far away. 91%, guys. People love that film.
Wow. Just like haters.
Here we go.
I know.
Comes back around. The Dark Knight.
Oh,
it's
that's
gotta
gonna
be
be 94. It's gotta be up there.
Yeah, it's going to be very close to up there. 93.
It's 94 on the dot.
Oh,
There we
nice
go.
one. That
Bailey's
deserves a high five.
Let's go.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
The best film in the world.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be up there.
Very high. Last
Yeah,
one.
let's go.
Rapid fire.
Let's go 96.
91.
98.
Oh.
So Lochy gets that point there. Beautiful. So I think we know who the winner is. Bailey has absolutely
Just tore the
No.
rabbit out.
And so welcome to the club, Bailey.
Oh, thank you.
Although I'm sad to say, this concludes our show for this afternoon. I'd like to thank our special guests, Bailey and Lochy, for coming down and participating in our amazing long-running show. Before we conclude today, we'd like to leave you with an amazing performance from the very talented Noah Young. You seem like you knew Noah Young.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you met?
I think I don't think I've met him, but I definitely know of him down the grapevine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you a performer?
No,
Sorry, off
I'm
topic.
not a performer. But I have been in the music industry for a little while, so yeah, kind of hear these names going around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough. Well, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's not a performance from Bailey, but here we go. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next week on the Film Club.
Well, donuts in the lemonade, go chase out the blues with always just for the doctor when it ordered. In the sunflowers and poppy seeds, oh boy, you kidding me? I admit that I feel a little cold. And oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. And I don't wanna be the one to stand out in a crowd. So I'm going down. Hey, well, they put me in a 4% on the bottom of my wish well. Golden coins ready for my head. And give me that sweet relief, the dreamy wish me I believe I might wake up dead. Oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. And I don't wanna be the one stand out in the crowd. So I'm going down. No, no. Hey, yeah. Yeah! Well, the ladybugs and honeybees, the birds that sit up in the trees, and the old seem to have it figured out. See the clouds in the sky above, you know the ones I'm speaking of. Tired, I feel like I'm missing now. Oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. Well, I don't wanna be the one to stand out in the crowd, so I'm going down. No, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What tarnation? Oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. Lord, I don't